Well, I just want to test them and actually hear the sound that they make. Hello, mighty pirates! So, what are we going to do today? So, today we're going to make a wonderful experiment. And we have three SIDs here: the original one, the XSID, and the ARMSID. Well, I just want to test them and actually hear the sound that they make, because when a seed gets broken, of course there are some problems to buy a new one, or maybe you want to have something more reliable. So I bought these new ones here, the XSID and ARMSID, two different ones, and I was pretty satisfied, but I've never been tested them how they sound. And the purpose of this video is to actually maybe hope to hear a little difference between the original one and the other ones, plus of course test them. We're going to do it with this fabulous machine here. Okay, we're going to replace the seeds inside, and then we're not going to record using the microphone of this camera here, but I've been connecting using this cable here the audio out to the amplifier here, and of course so you can hear actually what I'm going to hear, and then I'm going to record with this using this camera. I'm going to record the whole scene here. And so I'm going to record the real audio of this machine. And so you're going to hear exactly some differences, and I hope that the audio quality will be enough for you to, hear some difference. So I think it's going to be really exciting, so let's do it. So here we go. We open the Commodore 64 and we installed the SID chip, original one. And of course we're going to perform an hardware test here using the dead test cartridge. And we're going to do this test first to check this SID out to be sure that everything is fine, but also at the end of the test, the dead test cartridge creates simple sounds that we are going to record here. Okay, and of course this one is going to be a real nice test, because we're going to use the maximum quality input, and I really hope that it's not going to lose too much quality while publishing to YouTube. Okay, so let's do it. We're going to switch on this fabulous machine and hear the sounds of the original SID. So now it's the time for the XSID to play. And the XSID comes with the audio boost switch here. And we're going to use it with the jumper on, as you can see it here. And then we're going to listen to it without the jumper, so hopefully there will be some differences. Also, you will notice that the dead test cartridge will signal a bad SID a bad functioning SID, which is not true. It just is that XSID doesn't emulate every single feature of the original SID, so it seems to the test that the SID is broken, but it's not. There are some details on the internet, you can find it. It's the XSID doesn't emulate the analog part of the devices here. You can't use a mouse using this XSID, but it works perfectly with games and applications. So let's do it. Alright, so now it's the time for the ARMSID to kick in and see, and here of course we're going to hear what he's capable of. The ARMSID, I already know that the ARMSID emulates every single feature that of the original SID, so the test will be perfectly okay. As you saw in a previous test, the XSID failed on the dead test cartridge, but it was working perfectly. Also reported the control port failure, but it was not. I mean, I've been playing using the XSID for a long time, and I'm gonna guarantee that the joystick ports work perfectly. So here we go. ARMSID is going to play. Let's do it. Well, we just finished the hardware test of these three fabulous chips, and just for the record, this is just my opinion. I was really impressed by the difference of the sound coming out from the ARMSID, at least in the test. I mean, I saw in the audio bar, audio signal monitor, that the ARMSID has a lower volume output, which is not a problem. I mean, I just pushed the volume a little bit more, but also the filters, the filter test, which is the ending part of the sounds, sounded a lot more softer. It's not a harsh sound. Anyway, it was a really nice test. So we're going to test these three chips on this motherboard again, which is now it's empty, using a game that has a wonderful soundtrack, which is International Karate Plus, and sounds, of course. So we're going to listen to that game using three different chips. I might in future do this test again with other games, or maybe a demo that you might want to suggest, but making this kind of videos take a long time, so I'm not sure if I'm going to record this test again soon. But anyway, let's do the game test. I'm going to close the Commodore 64, and the first one is going to be the SID. So first game test is going to be the SID. We close the Commodore 64, we install the keyboard here, we connected it here, and also the power LED. So it's time for the SID to play with International Karate Plus. Here we are. The XSID is installed on the machine, so we're going to perform the game test using the audio boost jumper on, as you can see it here. I don't think it makes any difference to run this XSID twice, playing two, because the hardware test is enough to try to guess the differences. So I'm going to record only one XSID video, and I hope you can guess the differences between the original SID. Okay, so come on, let's do it. Alright, so now it's time for the ARMSID here to play the International Karate Plus game. And here it's sound. I am very curious because it sounded like a little bit lower during the hardware test, but I appreciate the fact that the ARMSID also emulates everything of the original SID, so it passes also the analog test and the 6581 chip test of the dead test cartridge. So let's do it. So I knew that you guys will ask for more, so I decided while I was recording the previous sessions that I decided to run a real demo that uses the SID in a very special way. And this demo is called 99. And this is a really cool demo, I think, because it's well, the SID plays the Axel Foley songs. I mean, kind of. It's not the real original one, but I think it pushes the SID to some limits. So enjoy the next 3 sessions, next 3 recordings, and try to guess differences. Okay? So let's do it. So here we are at the end of this video, so I want to thank you guys for watching it. I hope you can find this useful but also fun, and if you have any comments, please you can write all the comments below. And of course I want to thank you this wonderful machine here, the Commodore 64, for this wonderful test that we have been performing today. And I think that's all. See you soon to the next time. Bye bye.